Hello friends, for today's video we are on a 5-day trip to our cabin in Seldovia, Alaska. Mark's family has had a cabin in Seldovia since the 70s and we try and make a trip to the cabin once a month during the summer and we stay for 5 to 7 days each trip. Mark's sister is visiting from England, so we decided to take one last trip to Seldovia before school starts to spend some time with family and say goodbye to summer. In case you're not familiar with Seldovia, it is about a 5-hour drive from Anchorage to Homer, Alaska, and then you must take a small airplane or a boat over to Seldovia. Mark flies his small airplane down and it takes him about an hour and a half from our home outside of Anchorage to get to Seldovia. If you're interested in seeing all the fun things we do at Seldovia, make sure to watch back our videos of the Seldovia cabin. Today we're going to be highlighting different things that we have not showed you the rest of the summer. So we hope that you enjoy coming along. Grandma Hamm arranged a fun outing for the girls today. We came across the bay to Valisa Higman's art studio. I probably said her name wrong, but she is an amazing paper artist and we're going to take you inside so that you can see some of her cool stuff. Valisa is a cut paper artist. She first comes up with a design highly inspired by her life here in Seldovia. Then she cuts the outline out of black paper and then adds the color back in using cut paper and layers it on to make fabulous art. On the back you can see how she layers all the papers and then you flip it over for this fabulous design. When we visited, her friend Sarah was visiting from England and she is an author illustrator and she was drawing this picture of the art studio. She also wrote and illustrated a book called Grumpy Corn that was inspired by visiting this art studio on the water. Valisa was so amazing to let us just look around at everything. She had a bunch of her prints here in the cabin that we could look at and choose one that we liked. There were so many good ones, it was hard to choose. And it wouldn't be a cabin on the beach without a windowsill filled with beach treasures. We really had such a great time looking through her studio at all her amazing artwork and all her cool treasures. It was amazing. Now these are some of her original artwork. It was fun to look at these after looking at the prints because you could see the depth that the paper added, and she also sometimes adds paint afterwards to add even more depth and color, and they were just incredible to look at. And in case you're wondering, she sells all of her prints on her Etsy shop. I will link it down in the description below. While we were looking around, a little bear came out on the beach, so we went outside and took some pictures and watched it. It truly was an amazing experience to get to see her studio and how she does her artwork, and she was so kind to let us look around. So this is her little studio up on stilts. The water will come up underneath there. We had a really good time looking around, seeing all of her beautiful artwork. Grandma had us all pick out a print for Christmas and she's gonna buy them and then wrap them up for us later. So really amazing, talented people. And her friend Sarah was here from England and she is an illustrator, author, has had lots of books published. So really fun activity of interacting with these amazing women that are so talented. Oh, I'm on your way. Bye, thank you.
Bye. Bye.
All right, so we just drove the boat across the bay to a spot where we pick berries and we got everyone unloaded. They're heading up the trail and I got the boat secured. So we're gonna go pick berries for about 3 hours till high tide and see what we get. Hopefully we get a couple buckets full. All right, so this is a salmon berry. Kind of like a raspberry, but it's got its own distinct flavor. And here's a blueberry bush. You can see some blueberries in there, or huckleberry, I think is the actual name. So we're using these pickers here, kind of scoop it, and it separates the leaves from the berries. You get a lot of leaves, but then you can pick them out, and that's what we're doing, trying to get some berries to make some pies and syrup and other stuff. So here's some bear scat. Here's some more black bear scat. It's a good reminder that you're not alone out here, that not the only ones trying to pick these berries for the winter. What you got, Bennett?
Blueberry.
Show us. How many? All right.
Mostly leaves.
Cool, you want to dump them in here carefully. Oh wow, good job.
Found lots of these orange berries. They're
Yeah.
called cloudberries.
Okay, let's
They
look
look like
down in your
little
bucket.
clouds.
Okay, let's just turn this in the
And
light.
I've got quite a few of them.
Oh wow, those are beautiful.
And yeah, they grow up like straight up like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's awesome.
Awesome. Good job, Lizzie.
Look at that, Bennett. That is big. We're finding some big berries here.
Nice.
And they're really tasty. I'm eating a lot. Like a lot.
Mm-hmm. These are the berries that we got after all of our picking. Yeah, Grandma.
Some battle wounds from the bushes.
Pretty good. All right, we gotta clean them all off.
Hey, look at me.
Okay, come here, guys.
Ooh, yeah. What'd you get, William? Very nice. Very good job, buddy.
Okay.
Whoa.
There is a lot of berries.
Okay, slow down.
We ended up with 3 bags of huckleberries from Mark's picking this afternoon. Probably make some blueberry syrup with them, keep some for cobbler in the wintertime, and maybe make some jam. We'll see. All right, we're preparing to have a campfire on the beach. And we are doing our campfire pies, which you guys have seen in all our other videos, but there's one special thing. Sarah turned these huckleberries into pie filling, so that's what we're gonna use tonight. It's gonna be yummy.
Hey, watch that way.
Why are you celebrating? Oh, careful.
I had some of that.
We went and stole some blueberries.
As much stuff I can dip. If I can dip.
Can you go to the side?
All right, so we just this afternoon I dove down and we got these rock oysters, and we just steamed them in the fire, and we've been eating them. It's actually very tasty. Get out they have a meat, kind of like a scallop here, a little mussel. You can eat that. It's good, really good.
All right, here's load number 1. Going on our little octopus hunt.
We're going on our octopus hunt.
All right.
Lizzie had something to say.
I think we should make paella with the octopus if we find one.
Sounds good.
I'm touching fish as I make fish paella.
Yeah. All right, we arrived at a beach and immediately the tide is still going out. I think we see
Yes.
an octopus den right there. You see all those shells?
Yeah, that means.
Shh, quiet. There's shells, there's crab shells. It's a really, really good sign. So we're gonna go away and wait for the rest of the group to arrive before we disturb the octopus. I'm excited.
And if you see lots of shells, it means that they have been eating clams.
Yeah, that means that it's an active den. It's called
crabs.
or crabs.
Yeah. Yes, I see some crab
it's
shells
called
too.
it's called a midden pile, and that's what you look for when you're looking for an octopus den. We're excited. Okay, we gotta be really careful. This is very old. It's probably being lived in by squirrels if you look at the roof. Oh.
There's a saw.
Oh, okay, now we can see. Let's look through here.
There's a saw in there.
Wow, there is.
Look at the roof.
It is.
I just see broken stuff in there.
It looks very.
Yeah, I see like maybe someone got drunk in there. I'm sure when it was built, it was nice.
Yeah, I'm sure it was, but it's definitely been long ago. Okay, I hear him.
Please let me break the window.
No, you don't want to get cut. Yeah.
You can
That's
see
a
the
den?
under there. You can see the tentacles. There's actually a neighbor dame and the neighbor, but am I not neighbor octopus?
Yes, there's two octopus dens right next to each other. I can show them that.
Let's go
There's
check it
the
out.
flat rock and then the rounder rock next to it.
You can see the tentacle down in there. You see, this is all his midden pile. All these.
I think he was eating the
Yeah, grab it quick. It's coming out. You could just let it go. Yeah, now it's good. Now it's okay.
Pretty big. It's big octopus.
Whoa! Put it in the bucket.
Oh.
That's sticky.
Can I touch it?
Ah!
That feels so weird.
That's actually on. I'm just gonna put one.
William, there's no like biting.
Oh.
Oh, you're getting attacked by an octopus, Everett.
Oh my god, my leg.
Grab it before.
Oh, can I grab it?
Yep, grab its head.
Grab him! I'm going to eat him! Put him in the bucket. Where's the bucket?
All right, mission accomplished. We got our octopus. We found 2 additional dens, actually 3 additional dens. So this was kind of a fun little outing. We're only getting the 1 though, because that's plenty, but 3, actually maybe all of my children, their favorite food is octopus. So we will have a good couple meals with it. And it's also really good halibut bait. We have not gotten one since the spring. We have not found any the rest of the summer. So we'll have some excited kids to be able to eat octopus. They stick to your fingers.
Yeah, like an octopus.
Cool.
You can pick it up there. Maybe get closer. More? Is it attached to a rock?
Oh, we found one.
Oh, there you go. Is that the lemon? Or is that a sea cucumber?
That's definitely a new
No, that's way big. I don't.
Dad.
No, it's not.
That is it. West Hunter found one of these.
Is that big?
Yeah. No, it was like half of that.
Hey, hold on. We're watching some sort of tube worm, peanut worm.
Don't touch
Don't
it.
touch it, Weston.
Don't touch it.
I've never seen one bigger than that.
That's huge.
So you can see it.
Yeah, let's show the bottom.
Because it's hairy.
Oh, goodness, it is so hairy. There's one moving. There's one moving.
Hey, Mark, can you please come?
Take a load back.
Uncle Mark, look at this jellyfish.
I might just want to go back.
I want to go back.
Okay. William, just
Kill it.
a little sea star. Looks like a little figurine.
Yeah.
The back of this armored chiton. I don't know what it's really called, but that's what it looks like to me, an armor. Later that afternoon, Mark went out and went spearfishing to try and get some fish for our dinner. He ended up getting several black bass and some greenling. If you're interested in seeing him spearfish, that's over on the Alaska Boys channel. You can see the full spearfishing trip. Now that he took care of all the fish, we are ready to make our seafood paella for dinner. He started out by cooking all the fish in some oil so that we could get that good flavor. Then he added some chicken bouillon and some onions into the pot to brown. He then worked on getting the octopus ready to put into the paella. He also put the head of the octopus or the mantle in to cook. Next, he added in the rice and the water and the saffron for making it more of a traditional Spanish paella. And then we just waited for this delicious dish to simmer and cook. While Mark was cooking, I put together this caprese salad with our ingredients from Costco. And right at the end, he added back in the fish to the paella, and we were ready for our feast.
Some kind of like red coloring to it.
Is this an octopus? It's the inside of that.
It's the head of the octopus.
Oh, it's the head of that.
It's called the mantle. Do you love octopus? When we go to the cabin as a big group, we make a list of all the meals and then divide them up. Today we cooked sausages on the grill and chili for lunch, and then this paella for dinner. It makes it nice so that you only have to cook your assigned meals and then do the dishes when you cook, and then you get to enjoy everyone else's good cooking for the rest of the time. Here, Everett is having me pick out pieces of octopus for him for a little after dinner snack. What did you come back in for?
Octopus.
Just octopus?
Yeah.
Just take them home, I think. Well, I don't know.
Seven.
What are you doing, Phoebe?
Getting the leaves out of the berries.
We had an incredible thing happen today. We went what we thought was going to be a long walk. We asked the neighbor if we could pick some berries, and they said yes. And so we got some salmon berries. But then she said, come up here and pick these blueberries. Well, about what, 8 gallons later, yeah, we were done picking berries. 8.5. Yeah, so we came home with about 8.5 gallons, and then we went back and got another gallon or so.
We stopped because it was like 1:30, time for lunch. But it's hard to stop when there's so many.
I didn't have a camera with me because Mark had both cameras out spearfishing, but oh my goodness, it was just the most amount. So we have been sorting berries and eating berries all day long. Everybody has blue mouths.
Like me.
Like, oh, it's not so blue right now because you had dinner.
Sure.
But before dinner, everybody had blue teeth, blue mouths from eating about our weight in blueberries today. Actually, they are Alaska huckleberries, not blueberries.
Okay, William can get on here with us.
Hey, I think Everett needs to back up or get on, but not be...
Okay.
Hold on.
Everett, hold on to Bennett's hand or his arm or something.
Ready?
Hold on to Lizzie. Lizzie, hold. Everett doesn't crash.
Woo!
William, you can come on. Just go close to the middle so you don't get hurt.
Oh. Jump as hard as you can.
No one in the middle ever gets hurt. As long as it doesn't
Oh,
get
it's
back.
cracking right there. You see that?
Oh, yep, it is cracking.
Good.
Crackling.
Oh, here's a perfect... Oh!
Hunter!
Yes!
Hey, Lizzie,
What?
can we show your lips? We were looking for someone with purple lips.
Yeah, I got blueberry lips.
Yep.
Yep,
She
and look
has-
at my hands.
Yep.
We can still.
Lizzie has pretty much
Hunter.
Two gator daughters!
eaten her weight in blueberries today. Kate has the pioneer job of whipping the cream without a mixer. Without
Mama.
electric.
97%.
Oh, awesome. Right, these are some of the salmon berries the neighbor gave us. They're beautiful. And this is a raspberry, no, this is a rhubarb salmonberry compote that our neighbor Sue gave us, which is really tasty and beautiful. Alright. So,
This is incredible, Laura.
Can you please? I
okay,
want to ask.
so we've got a choice of blueberries,
Don't put your arm.
rhubarb, salmonberry, or some salmonberries with sugar.
Wait, do we have to put it on our...
I'm making
Here's
art.
the whipped cream, and then piece of cake.
Cream first or berries? Oh, just cream, he said.
Wow, that
Doesn't that look decadent?
looks incredible. You want cake? Okay, I'll help you.
Oh, there's...
We hope you enjoyed coming along for our end of summer trip to Seldovia. Everett finished off the trip with a little dip in the ocean before running back to warm up by the campfire. If you enjoyed this video, we know you'll enjoy our other family adventures, so make sure to check those out and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of this Alaska life. Finished out the end of the trip with a few more things over the fire that Mark got spearfishing. Had a greenling and some rock oysters and a rock scallop. We really have fun seeing what Mark brings up every time. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.